Hey there, and welcome to the Cult of Cinema. My name is Aaron, and over to the other side of me tonight, walk like an Egyptian, is May2December Malcolm. It has been a while, Malcolm.
It's been way too long. Why don't you add me on soon? There you go.
I don't know. I think it's basically because I'm like, why do I want to have that bastard on? Because you're sick,
Yeah,
dude.
he's trying to duck me. He's trying to duck me.
Welcome, David.
Hey, David.
We are going to go over the Vinegar Syndrome sale. A lot of stuff is sold out, but I wanted to wait and do an overview once the sale had pretty much almost ended, so that we could actually talk about how good the sale was or not good, depending on our thoughts.
Sure.
And we both got things from the sale this time, so that's
true. We did.
Thanks, Mom. So, hey, Swift, welcome, man.
Swift. Hey, Swift's here.
He is in. I will tell you this.
I ain't seen you in ages.
This is the. I'm gonna bury the lead. Hey, Vince, man, welcome, man.
Vince.
This is the best damn sale I've seen in a long time. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna say that. I will go right out of the gate and say, I did not buy movies this time, but I got, what's up? Christmassy gift. I managed to get some Ebon Press, my first Ebon Press. And man, was the first one cheap because it was zombie. Second printing, $29 in Canadian, by the way.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Insanely good. Other ones were first printings. Maniac, picked that up because I'm a massive fan of that film. And I had to choose between Maniac 2 and House by the Cemetery. I had to go with House by the Cemetery because you know how I have so many copies of that film. I had to have the comic too.
Ooh.
Freudenstein in 4-color.
I want him to do a New York Ripper one.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they definitely will. Miss you so much. We miss you too, Swift. Man, it has been a while.
Miss you too. It's been so good to see you. It's been a bit hectic, to be honest, Swift, with things. I've been ill. Aaron's been doing some great interviews. I've, a lot of stuff. We're just glad to see you because it's been so long. We've actually been wondering where you are. I don't think it's all right.
I actually mentioned that the other day when we were chatting. When we're talking, hey, there's certain people like we haven't seen in a while. I hope they're okay. I am drinking a cafe latte, Classico. What's your drink of the night?
Classico. My drink of the night is Pepsi Max.
Oh, okay.
I'm starting to think I'm turning into it, actually, because I kid you not, guys, every day I have serious wind now. Like, I'm burping. Well, I wake up in the morning and all this, like my gut. So after I finish all the cans I've got, I'm getting rid of it.
Oh, getting rid of the Pepsi?
Yeah, after I finish them all, I'm going to start drinking, flavored water.
Last night, I drank so much caffeine and stuff last night. I was feeling really gassy and stuff and to the point like where your chest is kind of like just. So I'm like, I'm just drinking water for the rest of the night. I'm not going to take any other chances on anything. I'm going to take us off the screen. We just see where to hear us, guys. And we're going to look at the website because let's look at the other print stuff that came in. I want to find out what you got picked up because I know you picked up.
Oh.
You got enough stuff here so that you could get both posters, right?
Yes, not on purpose, but yeah.
Yeah, no, but it came out that way, and there were benchmarks with each one. So
it was $500 and $750
for posters. Those better be damn good. Like at that point, see the Vinegar Syndrome like looking girl, like that's who should be delivering your order.
Yeah, naked with that boat on and taking care of business.
I'll couple together again on Via Vision. Let's see if this works. I want to see if this works for us. All right. Can you hear me? Say that.
Yes, I can hear you. I just wanted to see if you just can hear me.
This is excellent. Let's go directly to the out of print section of this sale because
Be warned,
that's
guys. The ad print section actually has a lot of titles missing from where they've sold. For some
did they
reason, they
take some
kept
titles out?
deleting them after a certain period. Yeah, after a certain period, they get rid of them. I don't know why. Because each day
Okay,
was
well,
like 60 listings, and then when you look, it's like 12, like on Saturday and all that.
so I am gonna put what's there. So it says like 79 products here. So much of it's sold out, but it's gonna be really cool to see what's there. I took this out so that I could put in the chat, just so you know. And so I'm guessing you finally got Rad, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I finally got Rad because I haven't. Let me just exit my Facebook.
It's a fun title. I mean, like it's
Yeah,
one people should have.
I missed out on it originally because I wasn't a Vinegar Syndrome person when it first came out. So, the noosh! So I grabbed hold of it finally, but it sold out in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, some of them sold out really fast. Hey, Dinesh, welcome, man. Like we got Rad here. That's out really quickly. The slip didn't come back. That's okay. It was still people getting Rad in 4K. The only other way to get it, of course, you can get the blue.
To be fair, I think it's good that it didn't come back with the slip because that way it's still exclusive for the people that actually bought it at the time.
Yeah, I'm one of those people, but I don't care, man. Still buy you one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Labor Love. I never really had this one. I was never that interested. It's just another adult film.
Boring. I've watched it. It's boring.
Alley Cat. I love this one. I got it already.
Classic.
So that was during my Vinegar Syndrome like peak days when I actually had a subscription. I love this movie. Hopefully, some people got this one that didn't have it.
Alley Cat. I own Alley Cat. I love Alley Cat. I love all the shower scenes.
There's a lot. It's Alley Cat is that one movie where like there's going to be everybody in the movie is going to be nude that's female except for the old lady, and they did not disappoint.
What's sad is I would like to have seen her even in the shower with them.
You get Anvil movies. Oh, yeah, the Anvil movies came. They went pretty quick too. They had Dollhouse and It's About Time. They did have Evil Escapes. I'm pretty sure they had that on the first day.
Yeah, they probably did.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing it here, but I'm pretty sure it was there.
I know for me, I skimmed through, and if I had them, I kind of ignored them. Do you know what I mean? Because of the quickness you had to pay. So I don't remember all the titles, but I'm sure it did because I can't imagine putting just 2 on there.
We got Anatomy of a Psycho, The Lonely Sex. That was one I would have been interested in grabbing, but that one actually did sell out before I even had a chance to look at it.
Yeah.
Beware My Brethren is a title by Vinegar Syndrome. Black Cat 1 and 2 I wasn't too worried about because there's also the 88 Films edition as well. So I'm safe.
I've got this edition because it comes with like a book, like a photo book in it. I also own the first one, the deluxe one, for 88 Films, and I'm probably going to buy the 88 Films one coming because, ridiculous. But yeah, carry on.
Let me switch you over here, make it go a little bit faster. We got Bloodsuckers from Spaces here, Bloodthirst, The Thirsty Dead, Blue Money. I actually really like that film. A lot of people don't. That's one of the adult titles I actually did like. Body Melt, I didn't have, and it sold it before I got a chance to get it. I hope
you can get that from 88 Films.
And sale got to get this one. It's really fun little film from Australia.
Boggy Creek.
Boggy Creek, I missed out on too. I love this film too, by the way.
Oh, Cloak and Dagger's still in stock, guys.
It's shitty, but I like it. Which one?
Cloak and Dagger.
That's one that I do recommend if people don't have it. Great title. Sadly, Dabney Coleman passed away recently. And you get to see Dabney Coleman as a good guy for a change, which he didn't play a lot of in his movie, in TV roles.
Sadly, the first time I saw this was actually from the BS show. And it became a new favourite.
Oh, that's the thing, though. That's a great thing about this. So, like, I saw this obviously when I was a kid. That was like it was that time, right? But
Yeah.
it's great to see titles like this like get revived. And some people are like, okay, what about this movie? It seems like it doesn't really fit, but it may not fit. Every movie is somebody's favorite, right?
Yeah.
And
I'm
this is
still
one.
waiting to see the. I'm still waiting to meet the people that think Amityville Cabin is their favourite movie.
Okay,
If they
Crypt of the Living
do,
Dead,
I'm
House of the
gonna
Living
slap
Dead.
them.
I'm gonna flex here. I have the Blu-ray of this one.
Ooh.
Yeah, when they had one of those things where it kind of came back for like a day, because I
Yeah.
started like getting the Vinegar Syndrome stuff early on. Cutting Class. We already have this
Classic.
one. Dear Dead
I wouldn't have
Delilah.
bought. I wouldn't buy Cutting Class now because I buy the 4K version if I had to, pick them like from nothing.
Oh yeah. I'm heartbroken that Joe Sholin does not like this film.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm like, she's like, it was a film I did. On Golden Pond, yeah. Classic film, by the way, On Golden Pond. Dear Dead Delilah came back. Death Force, Vampire Hookers. It's a favorite of mine and his. It's a Cirio Santiago double feature. We are
Yeah.
massive Cirio Santiago fans. You have this, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, I got it during their liquidation sale thing ages ago, like
Death
last
Row
year.
Game Show I missed out on. I have this on DVD, though.
Classic, brilliant movie.
Oh, yeah. Decoder, too. I don't have that one, but that was also, I know a lot of people grab Decoder. Look at all the stuff that's sold out. Look at just like out of print titles that went. And we'll probably, if we have time, we'll drop in to see if anything's left on Indicator. They did have some out
Yes,
of print
I've
stuff.
seen Amityville Cabin. It's awful.
Yeah, same. Are you saying that that's not a Stone Cold classic?
It's as much of a classic as my last turd in the toilet.
It's not a good film, yeah. It's a good.
Not good at all.
It's a sad thing is it's such a wonderful idea for a film, but the execution's not there. Death by Temptation. Love this
you're
movie.
right.
I thought I was gonna not like this movie, and I loved it. It was part of their Halloween package one year.
Yeah.
Disco Godfather sold out before Human Tornado, which blows my mind because Human Tornado is the actual sequel to Dolomite, and everything else is just Ruder and Moore.
That's true.
Yeah, people forget, man. So, like Dolomite only had one sequel. Like Disco Godfather and Petey Wheatstra are their own.
Well, technically, had another sequel in 2002, I think it was.
Oh, I don't count that 2002 one.
But it's still a sequel.
It is, but so is that. What's that fourth? Like Porky's movie, but is that really a sequel?
Yeah, true.
Don't answer the phone. Great one here, guys. For like, if you're a fan of this type of like kind of the Video Nasties era stuff. Double Exposure, I really liked actually. I watched this one with my dad. Dad has this movie.
Double Exposure is decent. I like The Slip.
Yeah. Existence. I was excited to see that come back in, and I blinked and it was gone too.
Yeah, crazy how quick that went. I didn't think it was that popular.
Oh, great film though, man. Did you like Existence?
Flash and Bullets. I didn't like it original VHS, but I did recently. I watched it again. Flash and Bullets. One of the greatest scenes ever in it has to be when a husband says to the woman, "Right, you stone cold hearted, right, bitch," and then he goes, "All you care about is the baby." It's like, yeah, she's a mother. That's all she should be caring about, And the other bit where she's talking to the other guy, who's his friend, and she tells him about this horrible thing that happens to her, and he goes, "Some women like that." And you're like, what?
Is this on my 5 films 5 year set?
I don't think so. It could be though. I don't know.
I have to check. I was hoping those would come back for people because I got the 5 films 5 year set when it came out on the 5th anniversary, and I really think that it was nice sets. I was hoping people would be able to grab those.
Yeah. Ragnar is correct. Everything sold out in seconds for the most part.
And it did get eyes on the site. And I have to say, like, we'll get to the sales stuff as well, but I want to go through the print stuff. I'll go through it quicker. I do apologize, but the thing is that there were some really good sale prices here. Like all the sale prices were there on the first day, and I really appreciated that they weren't like changing sale prices on a daily basis. So we had like a ton of stuff on sale, and people had the time to go in and get things on the sale. It was the out of print section that was changed every day, and but things were kept in if they didn't sell, which was cool.
Yeah.
Grave Secrets of VSA here. Hell Comes to Frogtown. Hobgoblins. In Search of Bigfoot. Cry Wilderness. Oh my god, I love
That's a
this movie
classic of
so
yours,
much.
isn't
It's
it?
so bad. Did you get it?
I got it ages ago.
Oh, it's so like. Is that not the absolute best out of the new Mystery Science Theater episodes?
Yes.
Absolute best. I was hoping Jack Frost would come back with a tickler for people.
Yeah, I was hoping, but it didn't, and that was upsetting.
Like for me, I don't see. Oh, you don't like Hell Comes Fractal? Oh, I was going to say Hell Comes Fractal Soda. Yeah, I know. I got the Arrow video one. Not only that, but here's the thing. My better half knew that I was a massive Roddy Piper fan. Like he's Canadian, I'm Canadian. I like wrestling. He's a wrestler.
Yeah,
we both like to talk. So
that's true. That's very true.
So she ordered it. Like she went on eBay because it was only at 1,000 copies, right? When it initially came on Arrow Video. So she went to eBay, paid. I don't know what she paid for it. I don't want to know. But she got it, and I got it with the booklet. You know, all cool beans. Yeah. And I think 3 weeks later, like it got a standard release.
Oh no!
But I got the booklet, right? That's it.
Yeah,
standard
sure.
release, I got the booklet. So.
Well, just to say what Ragnar said, you know, it's true. A lot of them do have standard editions, but I did get some that had slips, like Dracula's Great Love and Pigs. Stuff like that. But when I looked at the majority of them, yeah, they did have missing slips. So it kind of made them a bit pointless to some people, I guess.
I guess for some people, it's more along the lines of everybody's going to want the slip. But here's the thing. For a lot of people that collect Vinegar Syndrome or came in collecting it later like you did, the thing is like they're going to be wanting to fill in those holes, fill in those gaps.
Holes are holes, and we've got to fill them in, right?
Got to fill those holes, man. Ben said he got some titles with the slips for $10 before they sold out. When they came back for this sale, they were full price. Yeah, these are out of print, man, out of print, and like Morro Valley Massacre. I didn't get that one with the slip. I don't mind getting that one normal. Or is that out of print altogether?
No, it's not out of print now. I think it was at one point.
I love Lust in the Dust. A lot of people don't like that film. I like it.
Lust in the Dust. Donna loves that film.
Yeah, it's a fun film. I mean, like Paul Bartel did it. I think people expected it to be just like John Waters, and it's Bartel. It's like a lot of people that are in John Waters films, but it's not a John Waters film.
Yeah.
My Chauffeur. Did that have the slip when it came back, man?
No. Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd have bought it.
Old Dracula. I think I'm the only person who likes this movie.
I've got that. Over here, it's called something else. It's not called Old Dracula over here because I almost bought it again. I think it was like Vampirello or something.
Yeah, right. Actually, they did a different name completely in the UK.
Yeah.
Pandemonium, which, by the way, I've grown to like more than I initially thought I was going to. When I first saw Pandemonium, I was young. Friggin' hated it. Because for me, like, this horror comedy, for slasher horror comedy type thing. For me, the gold standard is always going to be Student Bodies. That's it. That tops it. Like, I know there's scary movies and stuff like that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Student Bodies is top.
Different time though, isn't it? It's a different era. So
it is, but I think like if Student Bodies like walked, so those other ones could run. When you really think
it's like King Fat, isn't it, for comedies? Yeah, if it weren't for King Fat, we wouldn't have Animal House and all that now.
Exactly. But I like Pandemonium more now. I still like Wacko better. I think Wacko's better.
They had 14 copies of Vice Academy and I missed it. 14 copies.
I'm so bummed because I wanted you to get that.
Oh, I'd have loved to have actually had that. I would have paid 45. I would have paid 45 for it, considering it goes for like $2.50 over here.
Oh man.
Hopefully it's sold out immediately.
They still need to look, Vice Academy sold out. You put it back in, have 14 copies, bam, it's gone right away, right? Where's Vice Academy 4 to 6?
Yeah.
that's what I want to say now. I want 4 to 6.
Give us that.
They got to get back in with Rick Sloan's good graces and get 4 to 6 out. Because there's 6 movies in the Vice Academy series, guys.
Well, I heard a different label had the rights to them.
I heard it was worked on. We'll see if that actually comes to fruition.
Yeah.
Party Line, a classic. Everyone should own this. Polish Raider, anything Polish Raider. I just buy Polish Raiders movies. They're really good.
Yeah.
I don't always agree with Polish Raider, especially like, after somebody passed. I think Jim Wynorski or someone passed away. And he was like being a dick about him. No, Roger Corman. Roger Corman passed away. He was being a dick about it. But I guess if you get to Polish Raiders,
I love how you can get those two mixed up.
Hey, dude, Jim Wynorski and Roger Corman. They're in the same camp.
They're almost exactly the same, aren't they?
Well, like I say, Roger Corman helped Jim Wynorski, so there you go. Prey, of course, he brought back some classic Norman J. Warren, which is great to see.
I picked up Primeval Lurkers and Rest in Pieces.
Oh, yes. Classics, man. I love this. By the way, look at that Primeval Lurkers cover.
I love that cover.
It was infamous back in the day, man.
I bet it was.
Because look at it closely. So there's a movie called The Pit and the Pendulum.
It does look similar.
Yeah. That month, there was 2 or 3 covers. I think Bloodbeat was another one. And where the covers looked like other films' covers.
That's true.
Jose Larraz. Anything Jose Larraz. There is
you are the only people that loves Bloodbeat.
That loves which one?
Bloodbeat. Isn't that one of the ones you like?
Oh, I love Bloodbeat. It's a Christmas movie. It's insane. Like, how can you not love that insanity?
I don't. For some reason, I just can't get into that movie.
One of these days when you're visiting, you're going to visit there one of these days, dude. We're going to sit down. We're going to watch some of these movies that you don't get into.
So we're going to watch, what are we watching? We're watching Things.
Things. Oh, yeah.
You're going to have to come. And what was the other one? Double.
I want to get the new television edition of the Masker before I watch that, because I want that in 4K.
Oh yes, definitely. Beautiful, actually. It looks stunning.
Oh yeah, I'm a massive fan of that film. Went so fast, most people had it in their cart, lost it before they even checked out. Yeah, I remember a couple other sales that were like that. Like, you really got to be on the ball when it comes to Vinegar.
What annoys me is I was able to get the VSU to the Beastmaster, right, which was the one VSU I was missing. Now, then when I looked, there was like 8 in the cart, and I was like, come on, because my computer was being slow. I was like, you got to press that pay button without even thinking about it if you want to get them. It's mental. You can't double think. You can't even redeem your points, because if you do, gone.
Well, I was nervous. I was like thinking about the comic stuff, and I said, okay, they're not going to sell. I said, this is like second or third printings of this, right? And Zombie was second printing, so I said, oh, that's going to be pretty good. That'll be safe.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at Maniac, and it was over like, I think 400 copies, and then it went down to over less than 100. If the last time I checked, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm like, crap. If I don't get this now, I'm not going to get it. I'm going to be waiting to see if they put it back in again.
Sure. Scary.
Sudden Fury, you had that already. Everybody has that, hopefully. That's a great film. Splatter You, love Splatter You. Let's look at Etiquette Pictures. Some call it loving. I couldn't believe this. And Etiquette Pictures title came back.
Nice.
For those that don't know, Etiquette Pictures was the first like Vinegar Cinema offshoot sublabel. It didn't succeed. And I think American Dreamer was one of them with there was a surf film.
What was that other one? The Sunset one, the one in the brown box.
I know the
one. One, but took ages to sell out.
Oh, the surfing one. It was a surfing documentary.
Yeah, that one.
But there were TC 2000. Is that I did not know it was at a print.
Monkey, yeah, you do. That sold out immediately. Doing the one of the 10 for 10 cents.
Hey, welcome, man.
Monkey swinging on by to give us some monkey magic.
Happy Labor Day to you too, my friend.
Happy Labor Day.
Televised Terror.
He's shining it while swinging by.
Televised Terror sold out. So.
But do you know, this was the one yesterday. This will make you laugh. This was one yesterday, but when I looked on this date, it was still in stock because nobody wanted it. It sold 3 copies in a day, and then they all bought it.
And now it's sold out. See, Vinegar Syndrome. See this? We want to see a second volume. TV movies started off a little bit slow. Fancy editions of 2 volumes of theirs. Imprint Via Vision is doing a set, right? Kino
they
is
are.
doing a ghost story set.
Yep.
I'm so hyped on caffeine. Sworn to Justice. This was your last chance. Well, not your last chance, hopefully, but your second chance to see like Cynthia Rothrock's boobs.
If you want to see Cynthia Rothrock getting it, and you want to see her nipples through a white bra, and you want to get excited by it, that's the movie for you.
It got me
in the commentary, she actually says. In the commentary, she says she did it because it made her feel more like a woman instead of an action star. And this movie has some really weird moments in it, like when a woman says, "I did it for you" while she's dying, because there's that kind of female obsession thing as well. It's a strange movie, but it's one of her best ones.
I really like it. I know a lot of people don't, but I actually really like it. And not just because of the nudity, like that's good. Like I think that people didn't look at Cynthia Rothrock; they looked at her not as an action.
I always looked
never
at
looked not as a girl, and she's beautiful, in my opinion. And she's stunning. To
even
this
now,
very day, look at her now, man. Like to this very day.
Even now, you'd want her, wouldn't you?
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Come to the Marrakesh Film Festival, Miss Rothrock.
And she knows how to work the pole, as we've seen from some of those Dragonfest videos.
The $507 paywalls were very disappointing. I would take those posters you gave them to me.
They were a bit cheap, to be fair. The problem is the designs of them are not very good.
Yeah, I was not a fan. I'm not gonna like bullshit and say like the posters were.
I mean, the yellow one I actually bought on the shirt.
Well, at least
I like it, but
it's something like if you did hit those like goals and you got like some posters, it's something free. It's here's the thing, and I told Malcolm this because Malcolm hit those like those temples, spikes, whatever, and I'm like Malcolm said, even if you don't like the posters, like there are die-hard, really dyed-in-the-wool Vinegar Syndrome fans that may not have hit that and may want one of those posters. So that's money for you.
Hopefully a lot of money.
Well, yeah, you never know, man. Corruption of Chris Miller. Hopefully, people that didn't get this one before got this one. It's such.
One of the ones I missed, which really bothered me, was the Candy Tangerine and Lady Coca.
You missed that one again.
Yeah, I missed that one again. It really bugged me.
It's such a good one. I'm not gonna mention that I got it though. So,
hey, monkey, talking about his banana again. Yeah, you are. That's how you do. Get that lotion going and you work it. I hope it took you. I hope you did it more than once throughout the movie. Otherwise, I'll be disappointed.
Executioner Part 2 and Frozen Screen made it back for like again 5 seconds.
I own that already. I did. I almost bought hers, but it didn't have the slip, so I left it.
See, I got hers. Actually, I got hers in a trade with somebody, but I didn't get slip. But I just wanted the movie because it's a really good film. And I only had like those 50 movie sets without a really like crappy copy version of it on there. Yeah. But it's when I saw it when I was a kid that scared the bejesus out of me.
Oh.
So I need, that's one that Grave, I said I'm watched. I'll be honest with you. Incubus. I was really surprised to see Thriller came. That one went really fast too.
Yeah, it did. Incubus, if anybody decided to buy it, that's one of my favorite Vinegar Syndrome titles. If people can guess why I love this movie, then you know me well from these streams. If you can't, then you don't know me. It's an obvious thing. 22 times Malcolm in 24 hours. Now that's what I'm talking about. Good on you, Monkey. It must have been painful near the end though. Because I've done it for like 10 times. I've done 10 times it hurts after like about 10. And that was when I was a teenager.
What is the reason for Incubus? I want to know.
Well, the killer, when they die, they're left with semen all over them, aren't they? Like inside and everything.
That's the reason. I was going to say, is it because of John Cassavetes? Because
Cassavetes in it, yeah. And I do love the film. I think the film's great, but they leaves the monster, but you never fully say.
Well, you kind of do. You kind of do.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, right? Yeah. Leaves like semen. And to
But
me, that makes it great.
yo ho ho and about Laurent.
Exactly.
Thriller, Uninvited, unintentionally hilarious,
Uninvited
wonderful
classic.
film.
I love Uninvited Slip. I'd love that slip. I've got it without the slip.
Me too. I got that slip. Killing Kind's another great one. Slip on Killing Kind was absolutely fantastic.
I watched it. I haven't watched that yet, but I did buy it in the out of print part. Not this time, but when they were saying when the stock was going low.
It is such a good film, and you're gonna like it. Vice Academy 1 to 3. Hate to show it to you because you're gonna be all
Wacko. It's weird, isn't it? You'd think one of the most sexually perverted covers I'd have.
I know. I mean, and this is one of the times. What's it? Jose says usually if you see a butt on the cover of the movie, it's not very good.
Yeah.
But this is the outlier.
This is what proves him wrong in that moment.
Yeah, I really like these. I'm not gonna. I love the Vice Academy films. I like all 6 of them. I got the first 3. I got this set, and I got years ago. There was a set put out by a company with the first 3, and then they put out 4, 5, and 6. But I only got the first set, so I still need 4, 5, and 6. Drive me up the wall, man.
So you must be so unlucky then if you keep getting the first 3.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, I'm lucky enough that I got this. That's it.
I wonder why they didn't just release 1 to 6.
I got this poster. I almost bought 2 copies of this because I wanted the poster, because
It's Alex. Alex in the
Alex, welcome,
house. Alex in the house.
It's been a while. Wacko is a fun title. It just for the Dice Man's song in that school alone, that makes the movie right there. And the perverted dad.
Yes,
George Kennedy.
You got to have
so
the
good in
perverted
this
dad.
movie. He's so good.
Yes.
When he's looking in the window with.
You got to look through the window. It's like that saying from Keith Lemon: if I don't see you soon, I'll see you through a window.
Oh my God. It is so much fun. Let's go to 75% off. Let's do that, man.
All right, let's do it. See, Beastmaster wasn't there because they delete them. I don't know why they delete some and not others. Because Vice Academy sold out quicker than Beastmaster, so why is it still there? Do you get what I mean?
Well, man, I think what they're saying is just in case they don't want to give you Beastmaster, Malcolm, they're like, oh, it's not there.
There's 3 people. There's 3 people on the Vinegar Syndrome collectors page that said they got the Vice Academy and they were pointing it straight on eBay when it came.
Did somebody say that?
Yeah, 2 people said it. 3 people.
Do you know what they should do? Anybody from Vinegar Syndrome that's works for Vinegar Syndrome that sees that, what they should be saying right then is you know what? We're not sending it to you.
Yeah, because we've got your name, so we're going to cancel it and give it to Malcolm instead for free.
Yeah, or give somebody, because here's the thing: because they have been known to when somebody's tried to order 2 or more copies of something really limited, your extra copy gets canceled. So if when I was ordering the Iban Press stuff, those were limited to 1, right? Yeah, and it'll let you know right away. There's okay, you have the limit in your cart.
Well, the way getting around that is you make another account and you buy on both accounts.
But they can tell. Sometimes I think when it's through the IP address, there's ways to tell. Some people aren't as sneaky as they think they are sometimes.
Ooh, yeah, I know what you mean. It is 75% off. So does this mean that these are $10 titles? Because that's true. What happened to the no $10?
Well, no $10 sales, which is true.
Yeah, well, this technically is a $10 sale because this section is $10.
No, it's just a section. If it was all $10,
that's a bit cheeky, though, isn't it? When you think about it, I mean, come on, it's like a loophole.
It's good. I mean, I disagreed with the no $10 sale thing because here's the thing: this entire first row, you see these? I bought all of these when I had my subscription. So basically, whatever, I paid a lot more than $10 for it. But
so it doesn't mean I want other people to buy it for less.
But me, I do. I mean, anything that keeps movies, physical media on your shelves, guys, that you love. I don't care if I paid $30 for it or $100. If you get a good deal, I'm all for you getting a good deal. If they bring back a slipcover and people moan about the fact oh no, but it's not as limited. I don't care. I just want as many people to be as excited and get as much as they can. Like
That's the version I Magna, by the way. That's the version I. Yeah, I mean, in reality, I do agree with you. You know, it's just gutting for me. Not because
I understand. I understand.
It's going for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. If somebody said to me, "What should I buy?" I'd go to the $10 sale, buy yourself like a mixture of 10, and 10 very different tiles to give you a chance to see what Vinegar Syndrome's about. That's perfect for that, right? And I would say, good deals and that. But to me, I don't know. I just go, probably because I'm like, I wasted money when I should have waited.
No, I think like here's the thing. When you got your subscription, dude, you got the titles day one. People are coming in and find these titles later on, and a lot of these titles didn't come back with slip covers. You got them with the slips. And there's some really nice slips here.
That's because I'm part of the elite.
So we got Trauma here, Steel and Lace, Alien from LA, Laughing Dead, Tough Guys Don't Dance. I have all of those movies. I still haven't watched The Laughing Dead. Is that a good movie?
No.
Okay. Like, wait on that. It's the only one for some reason. Like, because I was a subscriber, I just didn't get around to it. I think that when The Laughing Dead came in, I'm pretty sure Blood for Dracula came in from Severin at the same time. And me and my cousin sat down and watched Blood for Dracula and loved the hell of that film, by the way.
Do you know I sent George Devil's Story?
Did you really? That is awesome.
Yeah. And I haven't heard from him since.
I love that story.
And I haven't heard from him since. He hasn't been online or anything.
He's like, that son of a... Like he wakes up in the middle of the night, cold sweats, thinking of that horse.
Yeah, he's probably sitting there, waking up, cold sweats, going, oh, thinking about that guy, the mask. Oh, dear.
There was a lot. Was there anything big for the... Like, did you get any big points if you bought stuff during the sale or not?
Oh yeah, I gained like $45 worth of points.
See, because I got 3 of those Iban things, which was still over. It was a bit, and I didn't get a ton of points. Then I just spent 700.
But to be fair, you probably didn't get a ton because you're not a movie member. What I mean by that is because you don't buy a lot. You're not. I think I'm like this. Is it 16 mil or 35 mil? That's the top one. We get like 1.7 or something.
Oh, not up there yet. Like I would have been. Like, let's be honest. If I was in Canada, I would be right now.
Nah, I don't believe it.
Look at how much I was buying just before I left, man. Like
I never saw that.
I only stopped because of the omnibuses that I was getting because I wanted to get reading material to come when I came to Morocco. But prior to that, like
that's true.
My orders were like insane. Not yours.
I will say this.
Insane. So
I will say this about the movie club reward slip covers.
Yeah,
waste of money, right? People might go, what? But to me, $15 worth of points for a slip cover, get lost. I'd rather put that on an actual movie and get the movie cheaper. Do you know what I mean?
No, I definitely agree.
I mean, I get it if you don't want anything, but you want that one slip cover to complete. Like if you want Bloodhook, for instance, because there is a Bloodhook slip one. I get it. But for me, I think it's a lot of money for a slip in points.
Like I don't have the Bloodhook slip, and I wasn't going to buy like that one, but it was. I guess the option's there if you're like a diehard.
That's what I mean. I mean, if you're extreme on it, But to me, it's about getting a discount off the movies. Or like right now, I've got 62,000 points. So I'll probably use that on the VSU that's going to be out probably in Black Friday.
I got enough. I got enough to get $5.
Well, there you go. Don't spend it all at once.
Yeah, I'll try not to, man. I'll try to spread it over at least 3 titles. Through the Fire, is that one any good?
Do you know what? I watched that and it wasn't that great.
Great. That's the other one I didn't watch. So I was going to wait till I got to Morocco for.
It's okay, but it's not brilliant.
All the crappy ones.
Last Gas has been on sale since I've been a member. Probably every sale, like the main, not the main sales, because obviously that's every title from the point. But I'm talking about the little sales.
Was Her Smell the limited, like the hardcover edition, that like the box edition?
No, that's sold out, I believe.
Oh no, I got it. Like it's a really good film, actually.
Yeah, I got it. Master of the World is underrated, guys. Go out and buy that.
No, don't you dare.
Buy that. Buy that. Alan would recommend Devil's Story, so I'll recommend Master of the World.
Devil's Story. At least Devil's Story can keep you interested a bit. The girl's cute in Devil's Story. Master of the
Come
World.
on. The only thing that keeps people interested is that bloody neighing horse.
Mail Order Murder with its second slip, which I don't think.
What I should do, actually, I need to pick up that Who Done It, the Clue documentary. I keep saying I won't because of the slipless, but I should for £4.
It's a good price, actually. You should pick it up and send it my way. I'll see that it gets to you. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that Rifkin set technically was only limited for a certain period of time. I'm actually surprised it never sold out, but it's probably because of the films on it, because they're from when he was growing up. So maybe people didn't care so much, because if you watch those type of films, a lot of time they're a bit. I'm not saying his are, but I'm saying when they're like early director films when they're a kid, they can kind of be a bit jumbly and a bit.
It's cool. I mean, like the fact that it's there. This is excited the hell out of me. Like, where's the? Oh, there it is. There, the zombie set. Second pressing, $29. Good price. If you're like me and have what 3 to 4 copies, is it, Malcolm, of this zombie?
Yeah,
I just do under different titles, UK versions.
crazy. I've actually got 2 copies of the limited edition first pressing.
Yeah, but
because one came damaged, didn't it?
Like,
because one of mine came seriously damaged. So
I'm praying mine doesn't, because it costs extra for those. I had to pay more shipping for that.
That's the problem. I'm going to tell you guys right now. All right, anybody who buys severe amounts of films, and that will tell you this, especially if they've got books and stuff in. The bigger the package you get from somewhere like Vinegar Syndrome, the more damages you're going to get one way or another. The smaller, the better.
I can keep my fingers crossed. I got Maniac and House by the Cemetery and Zombie coming.
Yeah, the sale ends today, Alex.
Yep, sale ends in like 10 hours, right? 9 or 10 hours, somewhere like that.
I think it's 9 hours.
9 hours, yeah, it's up there. And you could buy the comics separately here, but I wanted the swag. And even the second printing had swag, so that was actually kind of cool. I almost like only got 2 and opted for the t-shirt, but the t-shirt wasn't in my size for
oh no.
Medium.
Your size is extra small, isn't it?
Medium. I couldn't fit.
You're medium, really? You do not look like a medium. I would have thought you were small.
That is kind of a compliment, man.
You always look so on the video. You always look so small. That's all. Not like, I mean, like shirt wise.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. Like, well, when I was younger, like I was really small. Like I was fairly good. Like I had muscle definition, but I was like a scarecrow still. It's like I was small. I was a small dude. Like I've always been small dude.
I have Alex wants my login details. I ain't sending you them. I'm not sending my login details.
He's gonna send like the stuff for me, just so I can help his stuff get like make sure it gets to the right place.
You're gonna be like the what's it called, where it gets shipped to the thing and then shipped to the person afterwards.
Did I tell you that my mom almost got ripped off?
When?
So I'm in the washroom and I get a call from my mom, and I'm like, "Can't."
Do you know what? That's first of all, you're in the washroom. That's never a good sign. It means you got interrupted while you were doing something.
Like, can't answer, mom. And so I get out, and she said, "Like, did you just message me?" I'm like, "No, why?" She said, "Oh, it's because I got a message from you, and somebody said that there was an emergency and you needed $2,000."
Oh shit!
Yeah, and so I'm like, "Mom, one, that should be like red flag number 1, because I don't care what."
What would you ask randomly? Surely you'd ask her that on the phone. Surely you wouldn't ask that over message.
Yeah, but it's like, "Oh, can you get it through me right now?" And like, well, and mom's like, what's wrong? And so, well, my phone got smashed, and there's something I got a bill that I got to pay, and I can't do it. Can you get me the money through WhatsApp? So luckily, mom contacted me first, and I'm like, no. So she sent me the message, and I reversed the the emails that was being used and the text,
Ooh.
and I went in and I found the person that it was coming from, but I could tell that his account had been cloned. So somebody had cloned somebody's account so that they could actually go in and like scam people using another guy's account, and then sending it off to another country. So I'd look for that. So I let him know that his account had been compromised, and I contacted mom, and then I tried to see if I could find the way back to it.
Yeah.
Because just in case I'm in the country sometime and I got like an extra hour or two. I don't want to like stamp somebody's face.
Oh my word!
Nobody messes with my mom, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All
Mum's
right.
the word.
Forgotten Jelly, Volume 1 and Volume 3. Nice to see these back, even if it's standard edition. Great sets. Hopefully some of you guys got to get these. I think these are some of the best.
I do actually. I'm really looking forward to next month to see what Volume 7 is.
That's gonna be interesting. I mean, like it's good. Like we'll talk about this month, afterwards, and I will say right now,
Sure.
what a good month! Holy crap!
It is a good month. It's a good month. The only reason it's not a good month for me isn't because of the titles. The titles are phenomenal titles. Don't get me wrong. It's the fact that I have to get rid of my Blu-rays now, which is good because I can make money for it. But I always like it when it's things I haven't seen. Do you know what I mean? But I'm happy. I'm really happy with it.
There's cat toys.
Yeah, there is. You can get a frisbee and everything.
My picks would totally.
You could get your points.
I'm saving my points. I love her, but I got her lots of ties. Bees is a good film. I like that one a lot. Nightmare Sisters. It's a classic. It's a lot of fun.
I'm asking the idol. Wish there had been a double pack with the sequel.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Of course, as you guys know, I had to go out and buy myself 10 more Cardona collections. Yep.
Oh yeah, Volume 3 is coming out next year, isn't it?
Is it really?
Yeah, there's teasers for it on Blu-ray.com. So I think Alex, it's funny you've mentioned that. I highly recommended My Heart is an Eternal Rose. Right? I highly recommended it. Nobody listened to me. Phenomenal movie. Nobody listened to me. They were all like, I'm going to pick up this movie called Asylum Horror and all this. Beautiful, well-shot film. But the scale of 61st is up there with, I would say, Scorsese movies.
Yeah, Scorsese sucked, man.
he actually endorsed this movie. It's actually in the extras talking about how it encouraged him to make that flower one, which just came out.
Oh, The Killers of the Flower Moon. I can see like they're so similar, man. That is it is a miss. This is one of the Cardona collection. What a wonderful line, because here we go. Cardona collection volume 1, Scary of 61st. 2 missteps. Vinegar syndrome. That I like. Like it's like if you see it in the middle of the road, run over it.
Personally, I think you're going to get the 3rd volume. I think you're going to be obsessed with it. That's what it feels like, Alex. If it's not horror, people ain't buying it. It makes no sense.
I think we're getting more. Look at this. Like I like the Camille Keaton in Italy set, which is not all.
There you go, Wolfpack. Right, Alex got me to pick Wolfpack up for him, and I'm still shaking my head.
Demon. I was hoping this would have been lenticular to the Demon win, but it didn't get lenticular back to that.
I've got lenticular that. I love it.
Now here's the thing. Like you're saying, like all the horror sells, but look at some of the stuff here, like Homegrown Horrors Volume 2, not sold out.
Yeah, but that's because it's a boxer, and because everybody knows Volume 2 sucks. The Hanging Heart is awful. All the horribleness.
Either volume, but if I was going to buy one of them, I'm not buying Volume 1. I'm buying Volume 2 because it's.
You're not buying Volume 2. It's awful.
Yes, I am.
Actually, that's not true. Hanging Heart is bad, but the other 2 ain't too bad actually.
Because we got some good stuff here. Moon of the Wolf came back. Great TV film, by the way.
Yep, that's a great TV film.
Shriek of the Mutilated. I love this movie.
Well, you
Is
know
it
that
good?
didn't come back. You know these films didn't come back because they're in the sale. They're not hoop tiles.
Oh, that's right, though. We're in the sale part. There we go. Maybe the caffeine's wearing off, Malcolm.
Perfect Strangers is one of the films I recommend. I really like that film.
Is Belky in it?
Who?
Oh, you're too young. Okay. Perfect Strangers was a TV series. Like
Oh, The Strangers. Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, there was yeah.
2 Undercover Angels, Kiss Me Monster, decent Jess Franco double feature. Don't expect it to be like uber sleazy because it's not, but it is a good Jess Franco double feature. Disconnected is good. You like Killer Condom, didn't you? I was a big fan, but you like Killer Condom.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I own it. I just haven't seen it. I picked it up for George because I thought he'd like the silliness of it.
Yeah, he actually probably will. It's such a fun little. It's not. I wasn't big on it, but it's trauma. I love me trauma.
So. Tommy and the T-Rex classic. I'd buy the 4K and then tickle that in a heartbeat if I had a chance.
It is. I didn't get the good lenticular. I do have the 4K, but I didn't get the lenticular cover for that one.
Mutant Hunt is not a good film for the most part, from what I saw after watching it recently.
Black Room.
It's a fun film. It's a fun film, but it's not. Mutant Hunt's don't get me wrong, it's not a bad film. It's a okay film, but it's a film where you feel like at times it's not really going anywhere.
Some of the the restocks, like Alex, were like 14 copies.
Yeah.
So it was really like don't be ridiculous.
It was basically hit or miss. You weren't there at the time. It went up. You were screwed basically.
Yeah, and even if you were, like, you really had to get in there and get your stuff. Basically, you had to go in, if you see the title that you wanted, take that, go get that, then come back and get something else, because if you didn't, you're missing out on certain titles.
Yeah. I didn't miss it. I was lucky. Nothing I put in my cart actually sold where it was in my cart, luckily. But I know if I'd have not been like in a rush, it would have,
There's my Maniac. I want to say how far it loads.
So let me ask you this. So the front bit is what you look like when you're looking in the mirror, right?
It's like Joe Spinell.
The back
I wish I had his hair.
Is what you're thinking about while you're looking in the mirror doing other stuff. It was a 3-4, Alex.
There's only 80 copies left. So
shit.
Get on that, guys, if you don't have it. There's one per. If I'm right, this is like loaded with stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Like 4 comics, slip covers for every comic, because slip covers are really important nowadays.
Cards and everything.
Posters,
bookmarks, I think it was.
Bookmarks for each comic, like an oversized art card for each comic, 2 collector's cards for each comic, just a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
So really, really good stuff. Nice having the shelf.
Yeah, no time to think about multiple things. If you saw something you like, you had to click on it, buy it, and look again.
Yeah, because you have to, because if it's things that's that limited, you got to grab and go. House by Cemetery, I got this one.
That's what I do when I'm out in public and I meet people. I just grab them and then I go.
Madman's only Vinegar Symbol you own. Oh wow! Is there a reason? I'm surprised. Like, if you own Madman, I'm surprised you don't at least own Graduation Day, Danush, unless you got it from like another company.
You got to catch up big time, Danush.
Oh, there's some good stuff. Oh, look at this. Now, this is the one too. I'm super stoked about this one. I'm such a comic geek, guys. But look at this. Like, even if you're not, look at these. Look at this. Look at it. Look at how friggin' gorgeous this stuff looks.
They're actually quite compact considering what you get in them.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It keeps it like this one. It says 4 issues, but I think it's like 3 issues. The comic was 3 issues, and then there's like a director's cut issue.
Yeah. Because I own all of them, don't I? I got them when they come out. Luckily, as a subscriber, they give you $10 off.
Oh, I thought so. You don't get half off those. You get like $10 off.
Yeah, you get $10 off when they first come out.
I was really surprised. I looked into the book section afterwards. There's like a ton of stuff there, man. Like Fab Press.
I saw one in there and thought of you.
Which one?
What was it? Let me have a look. And I thought of you immediately, and I thought, you know what, Alan would jump on this. Let me just find it quickly, and I'll tell you. It was. Where are we? Where are we? Shop.
Let's see if this is something real or is this is a joke.
Merchandise.
We'll do 50%
No, it's
and we'll go
real.
to this stuff.
It was. Oh, wait a second. There we go. There we go. Oh, what is it? Oh, wait, it's got to be at the back, doesn't it?
Danush is thinking we're getting The Laughing Dead. I'm not sure if that's the one to go with. Like, there's some good titles, man, in the $10 section.
Listen.
Are there any VSAs in $10 section? If there is, Danush, like those are ones to grab on too. Like, unless they're Julio.
Yeah, that's what you need to do, definitely.
But like, there's stuff here, like in the 50% off. You see stuff here like Creature, which I like. You know, $23 Canadian. It's not bad, right?
Definitely.
Daryl. Oh, I saw this movie many times. I watched Daryl so many times when I was a kid. Death Wish 2, which I also watched so many times when I was a kid. I guess I was a weird kid.
You were a weird kid.
I'm like,
oh, I didn't realize I had the Pulse Video Barbarians from Conan to He-Man hardcover book. Oh, I might pick that up.
I saw that one there.
I might pick that up. Let's have a look.
I'm surprised they got their Lost Pictures set on sale already. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm an asshole.
Oh, that's right. It's not on that one. It's on the Malusin one.
Blade in the Dark's great. If you've ever watched House by the Cemetery and you're like, man, I want to see this kid die so bad. I want to see Bob die so bad. Buy House by the Cemetery because Roberto Baba has your back.
The comic the comic that made me think about you was the Passion of Gungora, Taggin.
Which one?
The Passion of Gungora, Taggin. It's on Medicine. In case people wonder, that's what my album. This would be perfect for Aaron.
Dare I ask why?
Yeah, you can have a look at that because remember you recommended those other 2 DVDs to me.
Oh, are you talking about the Wakefield stuff?
Yeah, is that the ones I picked up?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I'm not. Yeah, I don't have them, but but
what? You don't own them? I thought you did.
No. Like, there's. I don't like. There's a lot of stuff that I don't have. There's like, okay, these are important like pieces like of like adult cinema type thing. Like I got to a point where for me, like I want to have certain ones in my tent poles in my collection, but I can't watch that much of that anymore. Like I was setting up to do a video review for like an adult, like doing like Cult Some After Dark type thing, right?
Oh, you got bored, did you?
I did. I got really freaking bored, man. I kept like, I said, I'm going to pause the movie so I can go downstairs and get a snack. I'm like, no, I won't pause it. So I went downstairs, I got a snack, and I came back upstairs and I said, well, did I miss much? I'm like, I'm going to have to do this another time. I just couldn't do it.
Well, I know Ali's going to come around and watch those Paulie ones with me. So, you know.
It is different, man.
You know, just chill out, eat some crisps, watch the movies.
Yeah, that'll be an awkward evening. Do you have Attack the Beast Creatures?
I do actually. I bought it when it came out.
So I don't have this, but when I was a kid, and I was oh god, jeez, I was a teenager at least. So this initially came out. So if anybody's seen the movie Trilogy of Terror, right? The third one have these like Zoomy doll, like that's attacking Karen Black, and Attack the Beast Creatures had an oversized like the plastic cases, those big oversized ones back in the day, VHS cases. So I look on the back, and it's those dolls, man. I'm like, are you serious? Like, did he really like up and just like put those dolls in the movie?
Yeah, well, that's what happens. Awesome. That's why it's an American Genre Film Archive title.
Dark Tower, I like. Jenny, most people don't like. Here's the news. I'm going to tell you right now. Most people don't like Dark Tower. I love Jenny Agutter.
So I don't mind Dark Tower, actually. I think it's decent. It's not award-winning, but it's all right for what it is.
There's certain ones here, though, that are really, really worth grabbing. Like, and I'd say over those. Like, it depends what you're into. I like
Buried
Play Dead.
Alive's a decent one.
Which one?
Buried Alive isn't too bad.
I see. For me, I don't know because there's so many damn moves with that freaking name. Like, which one is this one again?
It's the one with John Carradine in it, and it's got Robert Vaughn in it.
Okay, I know that. Yeah, it's not bad. Actually, I like
And
that.
it's got Donald Pleasance in it.
Oh yeah, the master. Play Dead. Did you like Play Dead?
Play Dead's fun.
It is fun. Yvonne Carlo, of course. I love
Fair
the fact that
game.
the dog kills people in non-dog ways, so that so they're not, won't get pinned on them.
Fair Game was one of those films I wanted to watch for ages, and I just never ever thought I didn't think it was that great at all.
Really, I love Fair Game.
Yeah, and we're all waiting for our Severance Summer Sale Ragnar still, except for Alex. Alex has turned up, so.
Oh, really? Congratulations,
Yeah.
Alex, on being one of the lucky ones. Buy a lotto ticket too, while you're at it.
Yeah, he's going to win. Telling you.
Glow, the story of the Gorgeous Ladies Wrestling. Fantastic.
That's actually a decent documentary. If you like wrestling, that's a decent documentary.
Honestly, even if you
pretty
don't
sad,
like
heartwarming.
Even if you don't like
I mean, if you, yeah, even if you don't, but if you do, you'll get some of the things more.
See, Blood-Sucking Freaks?
Awful.
Yeah, that's not a great movie. Not a great film.
I was a true story. Somebody on YouTube over 10 years ago promised to buy me that film. They never did, and I got it from Vinegar Syndrome, and I was like, they did me a favor.
I had somebody like say early on, like early days YouTube. It's like, oh yeah, you're a massive fan of like what was that? Oh, Sleepaway Camp series. And said, I'm gonna send you the like the Red Cross set. I'm like, fantastic. But I guess maybe it never happened. Sometimes it doesn't happen.
It does. Sometimes it doesn't.
Seven arrived with all the peanuts. All right.
Imagine that. When I got my first Seven order, I loved doing the lucky dip, and I did it on my channel, putting my hand in and trying to figure out what the next tart was going to be.
That's kind of cool. Now, what you got to do, you have to make a video on your channel. Like, make him do this, guys. Once he gets his severance sale, and go like, don't look in, like, don't look. Like, you got to put your hand in and like blindly start taking things out.
Well, I'm supposed to do that on here because people ask me to do it on here.
Oh, well, you are welcome to do it on here, man.
Well, people asked me to, so.
Hells yeah.
That was like 2 months ago, though, but they asked. But yeah.
Well, the good thing you got a chance to get better before it actually happened, right? So.
Yeah, true.
The Amityville ones maybe that's why they're waiting for you to get better before they send you your stuff. They know.
Maybe. Day of the Panther and Strike the Panther, classic Australian martial arts movies. I love those movies.
And I'm gonna give a shout out to Amityville: Evil Escapes. I think this is
Jason Blade,
a fun one, and this is actually a TV horror film and a really freaking good one, actually. Starts off the whole Amityville Curse Collection series, which there are 4 of, even though it's based on one book.
I'm clever what you did there, Alex. That was really good how you did that. I didn't mind Inferno. I won't say the other part, but I really didn't mind it. I thought it was an okay Mexican horror.
If you don't have Dog Who Stopped the War, and you have kids especially, you should get this film. Everybody should be as scarred by The Dog Who Stopped the War as I was. But in all seriousness, it's a really good film.
2 recommendations on there, right? Shame and
Shame's
Arnold.
great. Did you like Shame?
I love Shame and I love Arnold.
Yeah. Agree on both those. Fantastic films.
Such a clever film, Arnold.
Have you watched The Dog Who Stopped the War yet?
Not yet, but I own it. After watching that other one with the Martian, it can't put me off.
Wait till around Christmas and watch it. Because it's good for that. It's a winter set one. It's better than the Martian one. Way better than the Martian one, in my opinion.
That Martian one, that Martian one, all I keep thinking about is now I know why, Because you watched that, didn't you, when you were younger?
It didn't stick with me. Dog Who Stopped the War, that stuck with me. The Martian one, I had to think about. because we were here live when we talked about these films.
It's true.
Because we're one of the times we're doing like a thing, and I remembered it, but I only sort of remembered it. Dog Who Stopped the War. Like there's certain movies. Dog Who Stopped the War. There's a movie called Going Down the Road. If it ever comes up on,
were they all Christmas movies or were they not? Because I was just wondering because they might release a couple more this year.
Well, Dog Who Stopped the War is. Going Down the Road's not. Have they put up Going Down the Road yet? They haven't, have they?
I don't think they have. All I know is they put out those two. Is The Great Land of Small One.
You're my DVD guinea pig. There you go.
Ooh. No DVD Blu-ray guinea pig here.
Great Land of Small, I don't remember very well. I don't know if have I seen this? I think I've seen it. Like I saw the
If it's Canadian, you must have seen it. You've seen everything Canadian.
Oh hell no.
Then you're not Canadian, then, are you?
Like I would run, not walk away. So there's a certain period of time, Malcolm, when you're a teen, right? And you're like, you're not watching stuff that's from where you're from because you want to watch stuff from other places because your stuff's not cool.
And you want to be cultured. You want to be, you want to stand out a little bit more because you want to be cultured. You want to be, okay.
But then I went back afterwards and I started watching like a lot of like the Canadian films. There's stuff I grew up with anyway, like Clown Murders, films like that I saw because it would be on TV all the time. BBC's like version of like Count Dracula with Louis Jourdan. It's on every year. But there are certain ones. Dog Who Stopped the War was a big one. The Rowdy Man, which was shot in Corner Brook and St. John's. Gordon Pinson.
Noise.
Anything Gordon Pinson I'd watch. For most of you guys, Gordon Pinson is going to be the guy from from Blackula. But for me, Gordon Pinson is the guy that hung it with my grandmother and shot a movie while he was actually like staying at her place.
Hey, so she was getting off with him.
No, there was just like
come on. So he was giving her a stake in then, huh?
No,
yeah.
No, I think she was like with someone at the time, but like people come, like he was making Rowdy Man, and so he came and like
So he was staying in character, was he?
But did you see you've never seen Rowdy Man, have you?
Oh no.
You got to see this one. I'll find a way to get you a copy sometime because it's a good
cool. That'd be awesome.
It's a decidedly Newfoundland film, and he made it because it's based on a book that he wrote.
Okay.
And he wanted to make the film of it. So this was early in his career before he became this Oscar like nominated guy, right? But it's really good. So there's Gordon Pinson for me though. Here's the thing to look up, guys, for Gordon Pinson. There's a show that comes on in Canada called This Hour is 22 Minutes. And it's kind of like a satirical like news program, which you got lots of those in the UK there as well. But there's one, and it's this one skit, and it's like Gordon Pinson's like this. It's like Christopher Plummer. He's just like stage like dramatic actor type guy, and it has him like there, and he's like reading excerpts from Justin Bieber's autobiography.
Oh boy,
it's fantastically funny. It is, trust me. Look, guys, after you watch this video, when we end, go watch that because you will freaking love it.
Yeah. I picked up Night Train Terror, the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can listen to the song, wear the shirt, and do the dance.
Yeah. Which actually, when the film was on, I watched it, I actually kept getting up and dancing at the same.
Everybody's got something to do. Everybody but you.
The only thing that disappoints me about that movie is that technically you can find the 3 movies as 4 movies.
Well, sort of. There's a caveat to that. Those films, they were put together because none of those films initially came out on their own. The only one that sort of had a release was the first one. That kind of got. Like 3 of them were partially done. Neither of them. I found
2 of them on disc.
Oh, you can now, but in all honesty, they're like aside from the one that's the bonus one, they're really Frankenstein. They're super Frank. Like aside from the one that because I've seen all three of them. Aside from the one that the bonus one's on the disc,
Yeah.
neither other one is honestly worth watching. Like watch Night Train of Terror, you'll save yourself a little bit of pain and suffering.
True. Some of them, they look. So I'll be honest with you, they're a lot better in the actual film than they would be as individual.
Oh, they definitely do. Are you ready to look at the new stuff?
Sure. Be careful. There's new day.
Okay, I'll be careful. Your sister's a werewolf. I do want to tell you
this slip cover is very, very packed. I mean, it's cool. I like it, but it's packed, especially on the back.
I can't look at the back, can I?
I can't remember, to be honest. No, it don't look like there's anything bad on the back.
I'm loving this. That is so good. Sybil Danning was so pissed off when she went and saw this movie in theater, by the way.
Because of the ending?
Yeah, because she wasn't told that they're going to like show her like 2-second scene. Like, was it 13 times?
15 times because I counted it as I was jacking off. So
15 times. Chris Barnes, you do good slipcovers, man. Philip Murray has made some really interesting films. It is so weird when people like find more from like this and not from like Mad Dog Morgan or The Beast Within, because they'll have a very different like thought on his filmmaking talents.
Yeah.
But
I agree with you,
really
Alex, actually. I think it would be a great poster.
Oh, amazing poster. I'm actually surprised this is not like a poster. They haven't got any posters in the same way that like Scream Factory has like as actual like posters of the thing. I think that'll be a good idea, you know?
It would be, but I think, yeah, I mean...
Can you imagine if you were getting these movies and you're getting like rolled posters, like full-size posters?
Donna would go mental. She'd be like, why are these tubes everywhere?
Oh, you have the dog stop the war. It's a good one, man.
And why have they put Christopher Lee on there looking older than he does in the actual movie?
They should have. This was a missed opportunity to put the sunglasses on. I freaking love that sequence.
Personally, I think they should have had her on the back of it, pulling the shirt off again.
Vinegar Stem's actually been pretty good about like trying to keep their covers at least nudity, not totally nudity free, but like
except for the Delirium one. My word.
Oh, not the only one. What about what's that? The Killer one with in the sunglasses, the nude bodies and sunglasses.
Oh yeah. What one's that one?
It's the one with John Carlin.
Oh,
no, it's not John Carlin. It's the one with like it's a Berta Lindsay one. Like he didn't like the ending, but I love the ending. They made him change the ending to it. Like it's the guy with the van and the kid.
You're talking about the Killer one.
Yeah, like it's like
I know what you're talking about. The one with the sunglasses that shine. Yeah, Hitchhiker. The Hitchhiker one. I can't remember the top. What's it called? Alex knows it. What's it called?
The one with Josie Bissett on. Anyway, like the girl from
the one where it's supposed to be in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This set here looks great. Cruel Britannia.
I've been wanting to see Craze for years because I've never been able to. So I'm really excited about this. This set. Kubrick love her.
Crucible of Terror is here, which I think is the only one of these three that I've seen. Penny Gold. Yeah. I don't think I've seen that unless that. And Craze. Maybe I've seen Craze. Jack Palance, right?
Yeah.
I might have seen Craze. So I may have seen two of these films. I'm pretty sure I saw Crucible of Terror.
I always love when they release a box set because it always makes me happy.
And this is like, is this a set or is this like a slim line again?
I think this is one of those ones, like the Village of the Damned and all those ones.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a slim one, like kind of like Made in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Let's get to the one that I'm excited about. Hey, Kubrick, man, welcome. It's here, Delirium.
Hey.
Serena Grande in 4K.
Very on.
And who doesn't want to see Serena Grande in 4K? There is so many. This is such a good film. Like, nowhere. This is a really good film. We got Serena Grande,
It's
Gary
dope.
Nicolotti, David Brandon's in this, George Eastman. Look at that.
I love George Eastman. Oh, as his real name is Luigi.
Yeah. And it's what makes this film so good. If you haven't seen this, one of the really cool things about this is her boobs. No, but the really cool things about this is the fact that the killer sees people like in weird, twisted ways. He like sees people as kind of like eyeball creatures and all this type of stuff. And the neat thing about the film is that it actually shows us what the killer's seeing, how he's seeing it.
Yeah. Yes.
Howling 2 should be sort of by Halloween. I agree.
One thing I will say is after you watch this the way you should, make sure to watch it dubbed and just keep skipping to the wheelchair guy calling her up on the phone, because it's some of the greatest dialogue I've ever heard in a dub. Oh, you missed one. You're missing one. You're missing the Vinegar Syndrome Archive one.
Oh, no, that's next. I just want to see how many more there were.
I see a Hitch in the Dark.
Thank you.
That's the one.
That is totally the one.
I'm so happy this is a BSA because it's going to have a poster in it.
So, Cat 3, Eye for an Eye. I'm guessing you've seen this, right?
Yeah, I've got the Blu-ray. I've already got the Hong Kong Blu-ray of it. It's very brutal. It's a lot of fun, actually. But I bought it again because I like the slip. And because I like Gary Wong. You'll love this one.
Uh-huh. For real?
The problem with a lot of these Category 3 style films is they have a lot of female violence in them.
I'm looking at the violence thing. It's like the thing is what bothered me was like the seizure stuff, not in like Ebola Center.
Yeah, but that's not in every single one of them.
No, but this one here. So yeah, you got the Blu-ray. Just send it my way. I'll take this one off your hands.
I can't. I've got to give it to Alex.
No. Oh no, I meant this one here. You can give Alex.
This one. You want me to send it on to you?
So then you've got the memory.
Just remember that this is probably one of the most beautiful covers they've released.
This one is a great one. I mean, it's really, really nice. It's going to make for a nice poster. It really is.
Hey, Film Watcher.
Welcome, Film Watcher, man.
A lot of people are excited for Bloodline. Have you seen Bloodline?
Oh, God, yes. Sidney Sheldon.
Because I haven't seen it, so you'd recommend
it? It's not a Giallo. I'm not sure where that came from.
I think they said, didn't they say Giallo Jason?
Have you ever seen it?
They're not always completely great with their, hints.
It's a good film. I liked it. Like it is like if it's gonna like hit Giallo territory, it's gonna be like late 60s jet set Giallo more so than like murder set Giallo. Yeah. Like so pre-Argento style Giallo as opposed to like
the last one, Alex. The last one we just looked at. Eye for an Eye.
So yeah, you got a nice title coming your way. Until I break
the Hong Kong version. You're going to do a lot of burgers,
this is a really cool film, like Audrey Hepburn, Ben Gazzara, James Mason, Omar Sharif. Not names you expect. Irina Papas. No. So Irina Papas actually was in Oasis of Fear. Yeah, like basically. So for those that haven't seen that, it's a really good film. It's got another title, right, Malcolm? Doesn't it?
It does. Oasis of Fear.
Because I think Severn or some company put out.
Yes. I've been brain dead, but it definitely has another title, guys.
So the neat thing about that film is, Irina Papas, she's a fairly distinguished actress, and she initially there wasn't nude scenes in the film with her, but they hired the actor and they hired this actress, and the premise of the film basically is there's this guy and his girlfriend, and they take pictures of the girl nude and send them to this person, and they blackmail the person, say, "Oh, she's underage," type of thing. It's a scam, and they end up at this lady's house at night when they're hiding out, and so twisty stuff happens. Anyway, so here's the thing though: what happened was after they had hired the actress and they started filming, she was underage, so she couldn't do any nude scenes. So Arena Pappas was like, okay, I'll do new scenes, and it switched around.
The Avatar was an ideal place to die.
There you go, Mondo, right?
Yeah. If I'd have seen the poster, I could have told you immediately. But
because the the shameless covers awesome. Go Fish.
Yeah, that's this. I picked this up because I do like this line, and I haven't seen it, so I thought, well, why not?
I don't know Go Fish. I don't think I've ever seen the film.
I think it's supposed to be. I think it's a drama about a lesbian couple. I think, or something like that.
That's kind of cool. That's cool. Oh, but
Which, to be honest with you, I feel like I don't watch enough of. Especially
are you going to tell Malcolm you don't watch enough lesbians?
I don't watch enough lesbians. I don't watch enough lesbian stuff. Especially now All Innocence isn't a part of Vinegar Syndrome. I'm not. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, dish picks can't show. Do we have time to dive into? Let's see. You think we got time to dive into like a real quick look at those indicators?
Yeah, we can do that if you want.
Because it has to do with the aspect that this is restream and there's only there's a time limit on live video.
It's 2 hours, isn't it? Because we're 1 hour 22 minutes.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted to know because I wasn't sure. So here we go. I love this Prior Wilder set.
Just in case you're wondering, that line, Film Watcher, it's more of a drama line. Hey, May.
Oh, Matty, welcome, man. We're still going. Can you believe it? We're still here. It's been a while. We're trying to catch up on stuff. So, well, all these are sold out. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that?
They came back, didn't they?
Age of Consent came back. Oh, that was a nice one. I missed out on that again. I do have
Age of Consent. I don't think I've got that version. I've got the original version, not the original version. Yeah, the standard.
Yeah, I got the well, not from them. I got there's a Powell set which has Age Consent and another film on it from Sony, and I got those. I bought them like God when I was in St. John's. Did everything sell out? Jeez, Bloody Terror came back.
No.
Congratulations for people who got that one again. I got that one already.
Yep.
The one that I guess kind of bummed me out the most. We're gonna get to it. I'm gonna cry, man.
Yep.
So
it's gonna get all emotional.
Did some of the Hammers come back?
Yeah, they all came back.
Jeez, wow. Because once I realized I couldn't get what I wanted to get,
I'm sorry, Lerone is still there because that movie's awful.
So Mexican
that's the thing of saying it was the first voice sounded Mexican movie. So
this is the only set missing out of my collection for Indicator, like real ones I really needed, because my better half loves these type of films. But it came in day before pay, and was when it sold faster than I could get it. So because I was trying to move things around to get it, it didn't work out.
I agree, Alex. Actually, I agree quite a lot on that about Criterion releasing.
Exactly, 100%. Irreversible, yeah. Irreversible is one of those you watch once. Italian Dolly Parton. You have to talk about Serena Grande.
I feel like Irreversible is one of those films that if you want to watch it, you should go in to watch it as a film study subject and listen to commentaries and essays on it and really feel like you are trying to study a piece of film that is not only, I would say, unique in its own way, even though I saw a short recently, a Japanese short, I can't remember what the title was, but there's almost a homage exactly to that scene, in the tunnel bit. It was a vampire, Japanese vampire short, and it was a homage to that scene where she gets attacked.
Oh, okay.
And it was I was like, wow. I was like, because what people remember is that film, it left a lasting effect on future filmmakers as well. So there's more to it than just the horribleness of it. There's So I feel like if you really want to watch it, you should watch the extras as well afterwards. You should
No,
maybe
yeah,
watch interviews, some stuff,
it's a quality
really
film.
get into it.
Quality film. Unlike a Serbian film, it actually is
Yes,
like
unlike a Serbian film. Serbian film is a pile of trash that tries to blame it on other things to do horrible things. To me, that's not a
it's
film.
true, and I get creeped out when people say that's a favorite movie.
Yeah, it's not.
All right, so during the sale, once you hit a 500, you hit a $750 range, you had the honor of getting whatever the hell this is
Both
supposed
these
to be.
places.
A skeleton on a BMX bike. I think this is Vinegar Syndrome, and
I do prefer the first one over the second one.
oh my, by far and large. Like Scum took years to sell. It was this crazy. Scum took a long time.
Definitely, Scum is another of those films you could really break down and.
Are the we'll check the water ones afterwards. They got 3 of the 4 Gene Wilder, Richard Pryor films.
Doesn't have Silver Streak in it, so I know a lot of people over here are not happy because it hasn't got Silver Streak in it, so they won't buy it.
They can't. From what I hear, there's rights issues for Silver
Oh, I
Streak.
know that, but I'm saying a lot of people are really funny because they said that would be the ultimate. But that was the thing with it.
Well, here's the thing: there's Silver Streak's a good film. Like the other one's, if Seeing We Will Hear is a good film, the other one's a good film. Stir Crazy is classic. Like like when I think of Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor together,
yeah,
I think of Stir Crazy. I think of the
I think most people do actually.
Like the jailhouse scene, stuff like that. I'm who bad, you know.
That's I think the problem with it as well is it's great set. I haven't got the films on Blu-ray, so it don't affect me. But a lot of people, like for instance, my cousin, who's a big fan, he imported the Blu-rays from America years ago. So for him, it's like, yeah, I ain't buying that, which is weird because you'd think you'd want the book and that, but it's up to the person.
Oh yeah, for what? Like let's look at it. Let's actually look at the set there for Maddie. Looks like there's a 15% off Gene Roland sale on right now too, by the way. So we got 1980 to 1991, Stir Crazy, See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Another You, which Another You is by far and large the lesser of all 4 of those films. Like See No Evil, Hear No Evil is for a certain age, that's going to be their film.
Yeah.
Like certain
Stir Crazy and See No Evil, Hear No Evil, 2 I grew up on because my mum had them on VHS.
Oh, they were VHS like standards. Like so we got here looks like
that's it. Mum and Father was a Vampire. Yeah, that's the one. Because I remember I showed you the same, didn't I? So that's the one.
Either commentaries, interviews, studies of Sidney Poitier's career. That's different for here. 100-page book. So all the information is still not yet, but that's what we know so far.
I'm glad you remembered that, Alex.
I'm not sure if I love the cover though.
No, I don't like the cover. I've got a problem with indicator covers, but they just feel so simple on the box sets.
No, the John Roland covers over were freaking gorgeous, most of them.
Yeah, true.
The Man Who Had Power.
You got to remember they're individual movies, aren't they? For the most part. But I'm talking about when they're multi-sets, they're kind of basic for the most part.
Like I want this here El Vampiro set, and I want this Columbia Horror set. I have to ask you a question, and I'm going to ask everybody out there because I've thought about this. This is going to be controversial. Are you ready? I'm interested in the Paramount Scares Volume 2. I actually am. I know some people aren't because these aren't. It's just a collection of films on 4K and whatever. But it's got Friday 13th Part 2,
which is coming out individually.
Yeah, check that. But here's the thing, which all of them come individually eventually. But here's the thing, which is still, for me, it's the best Friday 13th film. Bar none, it's the best Friday 13th It's got Breakdown.
He did Film Watcher. He did. If you like Scum, you should check out his other films as well. There's an out-of-print BFI set as well.
He's a brilliant director. You like Breakdown, right?
Oh yeah,
J.T. Walsh, like such an underrated character actor, by the way. J.T. Walsh.
definitely.
Just this week, I was watching The Big Picture.
So what were the other titles in the scare set? Sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna. So there's Breakdown, Friday 13th Part 2, World War Z, which is the one I like least, but still it's fun. It's a bonus. And
okay.
what's the fourth one again? Because the third one I liked actually. Let's go to. Here, go to Bird again. I'll find out. I love the cover to it too.
Orphan First Kill, which is already out.
Yeah, but I don't have it. I don't have like the thing is I don't have any of these films. Like, well, I got Friday the 13th Part 2 because I got multiple.
Didn't Kino release Breakdown? I thought Kino released Breakdown. Or was that Elliot Road I'm getting it confused with?
They might have done the Blu-ray. This is its first time on 4K.
Okay.
Like at least in North America. I think there's a 4K release in Germany, but I think this is. I know like Rosemary's Baby was in the last one and whatever, but for me this is a little bit more solid. Like three of them, like Friday 13th Part 2, Breakdown, and World War Z, and no, World War Z is 4K. Friday 13th Part 2, Breakdown, and Orphan First Kill. They're getting their 4K like releases here first. Of course, it's going to have like the Fangoria magazine alongside that. Another, enamel pin.
Wasn't the last one 5 times?
Last one was yeah. There was a fifth title. I got to lose my voice there. Sorry. Was a bonus title, and it was it was this friggin' like Sweeney Todd. If I got it cheap enough, I'd buy it.
Yeah,
dude. There you go. Right, 4K always tempting.
But you're the one who always tells me, you don't need 4K.
That's why I said. That's why I prefaced it by saying this was my hot take. Because a lot of people aren't into this. But for me, Malcolm, it's this. I like Breakdown a lot. I just finished watching The Big Picture again recently. There's an underrated film, by the way. If you've never seen The Big Picture, Christopher Guest.
It's a good film.
Wonderful film. Really underrated. And back in the day, it got like crapped on a lot. Nowadays, it's gotten reevaluated. But like Kevin Bacon's, like it's filled with people. Terry Hatcher had her most gorgeous, and her hair was like insanely.
Oh yeah.
But there's some beautiful scenes in The Big Picture. I just felt so good after watching it.
So how much is the set then?
It's only £74, I think, and it's cheaper than that.
Seriously, that is cheap. You know what? If they're individually cased and that's in that box, and
they are individually cased with slipcovers. So I think it was like don't get me wrong, 63. There you go. 63 American, that's going to be less.
That's a bargain, but for 4K, isn't it?
I mean, it's like Dolby Vision HDR10, 4 movies. It's a hard box set. You open it up like a box. It actually is a box, and it's got like 4 movies. It's got like a whole bunch of swag with it as well. See if I can show you the packaging here. No, that's not packaging.
You're welcome, Alex. That's a really nice compliment. Thank you.
Yes, thank God. I'm missing all the the comments first. Alex, you rock, man. It's always great when you're in there. I want to see if I can get the image for this because it was kind of cool. I thought it was kind of cool. Maybe nobody else.
Are they still books?
No. It's like the slips like they did in the. Well, you didn't get them in the UK.
Oh, so they're the slips with the 4Ks in them, basically, like the Columbia one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So here it is right here. So like they have 4 there's the Fangoria right there. This one's come with a poster. I don't think the last one did. This one comes with iron-on patches as opposed to the stickers, which I like the iron-on patches better. The stickers look kind of cheap last time around. There's a dome sticker and there's a collectible pin. There's a pin in the last one. There's a red pin. The last one. There's a green glow-in-the-dark pin for this one, by the way. You can see kind of just
for 64 For $64, to me, this is a bargain because you think
See,
about
I
it,
think so
right?
too. A lot of people like hate on it though, but
$20, let's say $20 per movie, you're saving $16, right? So technically, you're getting them really cheap, an average of $15 each, and the extras. Hey, thanks for watching. That's nice. You're awesome too.
yeah, man. Picture of that. Yeah. Well, it's an early JT Walsh film. He's so young in the big picture. My heart was hurting. I was missing JT Walsh.
Thanks, Kubrick.
You guys rock.
Yeah, you are.
But yeah, I don't know if you looked at it before or something. You were like, okay, this is kind of cool.
No, I haven't really looked at it. I saw it announced, and I wasn't really interested. Not because I don't like the films, but because I thought it was going to be, like a crazy amount of money. Because sometimes they are.
Yeah, they are.
But for $64, to me, that's a bargain. I've got no problems with someone want to pick that up for that, because to me, that's what it should be.
And it's 4Ks, right? Like, what's that, $15 each? Something like that?
Yeah, that's $15 each. But if you take all the other stuff into consideration, the box, the magazine, the other bits, you're looking at like $12 per movie, technically.
Go for the Nightmare on Elm Street set coming out too, yeah. The UK's got a better edition out than they got in the...
I'm curious to see how the restoration is.
I'm hoping I'm still bothered that they didn't go and make a set. Like, I would prefer the Blu-ray set of the entire series with like a whole bonus features and then do a 4K thing rather than like that. I know some people say, "Oh, let's get to the 4K." But I like my collectors. I like my collections, right? I like my collector's sets.
I think for me, I'm not going to rush to buy Nightmare on Elm Street, because to me, I've started to get to the point where I feel like these sets are really overpriced to a degree, and I feel like I've seen it so many times. But I'm curious by the restoration of it, how good it looks, because the only ones that really fully matter to me is the first and the second one.
That's why I'm going to wait to hear how other people find it.
Yeah. Exactly, and plus it'll only go down anyway. I mean, unless you want the collector's edition, I do think a box set will come out eventually.
I've brought up the Scream Factory stuff here.
Ooh. We've got 23 minutes.
Wanted to look at a couple here because this is one of my favorite movies. Death Becomes Her. I just think.
I love this movie. I would have bought this movie. I would have bought this movie if Shout Factory weren't, as someone used to say, decks and shipped to England.
I agree, man. Did you see? You should contact Metaluna. They'll probably get it.
I should. I think. Have you got yours yet? Because I got any of my Death Crocodile stuff yet. From that subscription. So I'm guessing they're shipping them all together, the whole thing.
I love this poster, man.
That poster would be great on my wall, just above my bed. Get the mood right, the lighting, looking up, legs up.
One time I was actually thinking the same thing. For those, okay, I'm a big music dude. So if you haven't seen Sabrina Carpenter's video Taste yet,
well, everyone's going crazy over that, aren't they?
It's real. Have you seen it?
No, but everyone's going crazy.
It's horror, like it is like things from Death Becomes Her. There's a sequence from Ginger Snaps, and really cool.
Well, the Kill Count did one as well, didn't they? They did a whole video on it as well.
They did, actually. I was really excited about that because I'm an old school. I've been listening to her for a few years. So, and she was in one of those shows that what was it? Girl Meets World, right? That's the one.
Oh, okay. Was she the other one then? Was she the one who was with the girl who played the kid and the daughter?
Yeah. She was
nice.
That. I actually didn't realize until later. This one I'm actually excited about. I know a lot of people don't like this. I actually love this one. And I love this poster.
I like the alternate artwork, to be honest. I think the alternate artwork looks lovely.
Oh, it does. But see, people are like, what? This is not Wolfman. This is Paul Naschy. Style Wolfman.
Which makes it better to me.
You're a fan of this
I
one, right?
love I love the Yeti style Wolfman movies. Yeah.
Yeah, it is so cool. And like, is that anybody else? Oh, Film Watcher watched it twice already. Oh yeah, such a cool film. Do you have the 4K film, Vince? If you do, I didn't know it was out yet.
No, I think Vince is talking about the Savage Hunter of King Star because I asked the question if he had
Okay.
it yet because I didn't get mine. And so I'm thinking the Death Crocodile are going to just send them all together or Diabolic, whoever's doing it. So
I'm not a massive fan of Drag Me to Hell. I hate the ending.
I hate Drag Me to Hell. I find that so tedious and boring to watch. That ending is awful.
Yeah.
Shocker's a classic, but you have to be in the right mood set to enjoy it, I think.
Land of the Dead I like a lot.
I haven't seen that in years, so I barely remember it.
I have got Ontario, when the whole like thing where we all had to stay in the house, when that happened, there was a convention that was supposed to go on in Ontario, and they couldn't have the convention. So in order to recoup like costs for it, they were actually they were selling things online, like lots and stuff like that, and like did an online auction.
Yeah.
And I just finished work that day, and me and Hind, my better half, she's like, hey, let's look at the auction thing. And so Tobe Hooper had recently passed away, not too long ago. And so we were looking at the auction, and we're like, we're gonna get like an autograph picture from Tobe Hooper. And so we did. And while we're at it, I got one of Pamela Anderson from Baywatch.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Oh yeah, I did.
I personally think the Borat scene, he goes after her and he goes, "I don't like you anymore." I think that's the reconstruction you go.
Oh, Strangers.
Did you get the Dead Crocodile set for the 4 films?
Yeah, let's look at Death Crocodile, why don't we? That was a nice one.
I didn't get that set because that was, I think you're talking about the box one where it had Sampo and that in it. If so, that was a GoFundMe exclusive. If you did the GoFundMe, which I didn't do because I missed it, which is sad, but I also had the films already. So, except for, what was it? I think I was missing the first one. I can never say it all because it's the hardest one, like Ilio Momentes or something. So, no, I didn't get that one. But these for a year, I think I'm supposed to get these in my subscription because I did the subscription for the free.
I love their covers, man.
They are nice, aren't they?
It's a company that if I had the chance, like if I'm in like Canada or if I'm somewhere and
you pick one up, wouldn't you?
Hell yeah. There's all their titles have interested me. Like everyone, like when they were part of the other partner label, Death Crocodile was always one that like always piqued my interest.
To me, I like Death Crocodile because they're kind of like a mixture of classic Criterion when Criterion wasn't too big.
Yeah.
And BFI with a mixture of kind of like folky style, kind of like the stuff that you'd want to watch, which you won't find unless it was late at night on TV. But they're really good stuff that wasn't like...
Or like the Third Window stuff sometimes.
Yeah, kind of thing. Yeah, kind of like that, And I like that. Because it's, to me, each film feels like you're watching a art style film.
They
might re-release it. If they do, then it won't be a GoFundMe exclusive, which would be good. But I think there might be a bit of an uproar.
Release like a short, like limited supply of that stuff.
Maybe, but I'm not in America, am I?
So you're screwed, man. Screw you, just because you're a subscriber.
Basically. So I mean, if I want Death Crocodile stuff, I have to go through Diabolic. So. And that adds up, the shipping and the tax. And I mean, I'm still waiting for my House of Doom set because that was pushed back, wasn't it, to late September.
I had to run for a second. My kitty cat was trying to jump up on the cabinet, and she normally gets up there really easy, but it was like one of those scenes from one of those like thrillers. So
cliffhanger.
My Greasy was up there, and she's trying to get up there, and she was trying to pull herself up, and Greasy was like looking at her, like, "Aha, and she did not make it. So I had to go check on her, make sure she was okay.
Oh, you'll be happy about this, Aaron. Alex has been getting a visitor, a feline visitor called Lola.
Oh, nice. What type of cat?
It's white with patches.
Oh, I love my cats. 8 cats, guys. I got 8 cats.
8 cats. Going on 50. But yeah, so I would love to say I might sub again to Death Crocodile, but I can't because obviously I don't know the product because I haven't received them yet. So
that makes it hard.
By the time I do get the product, that would probably be. Do you know what I mean? Also, since you're on Radiance's website, last year on the 6th of September they did the subscription, right, for this year. Last year. There's been nothing about the subscription at all so far. And I'm getting a bit annoyed with it, not because I'm entitled to know anything, don't get me wrong, but I feel like you should give people a chance to be able to save and tell them instead of just dropping it. Do you go what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess they're being like, okay, everybody might come out the same. Hopefully come out but I mean, it's, yeah, I say we'll know by next week.
And well, I mean, part of me feels like they're going to wait until December because September was probably a bit early last time.
But, could be right.
I just wish they'd be a bit more, transparent about it.
I got to do our shameless shilling thing right now for a sec. Okay. If you want to support either me or Malcolm, our Buy Me a Coffees are down in the thing below.
Yeah.
No pressure. Always got to put that out there because
lots of pressure for
nice stuff to mount me. Also, if I have a Patreon and I have a membership, so if you're interested in that, I just put up the latest magazine. There's a video magazine that goes out every month. Next month, October, is a double-length video magazine, and every magazine comes with a bonus video. The second bonus video is up, which means that I guess I can officially announce it now. Film Watcher is actually one of our actual members, so he gets the cool little stickers and stuff like that. And so we are doing a board game club, which is different because basically my better half went out and actually bought the premium board game arena subscription so that we can actually, and she'll be in the board game club where we'll be actually talking movies and talking all kinds of stuff and playing games together. And we'll be doing at least maybe once a month. And you'll know like a week or two in advance when we're going to do it. So like the bloopers, yeah, those were fun. There'll be more blooper like things coming out, especially when I'm doing like reviews like that. Those take
Teva's Yava's chip because they've only got 2 titles announced at the minute, sadly.
I'm interested to see what comes out next from
They've got to be putting stuff out for October, surely. More stuff.
They said there's some big titles coming, right? And they haven't been announced yet.
Well, you spoke to Ryan, didn't you, from Disconnected Works with him? And he seemed to say there was, in your interview, he said there was quite a few titles that they'd actually finished working on that were almost ready to be announced.
Yeah, he couldn't say anything. I tried my best, guys.
So I'm guessing that they're going to happen probably this month for October.
Hopefully, I mean, like I guess it's on a as done type of basis. That out of all the stuff that I do know, that's one of the things I don't like. So
yeah, it's true.
But yeah, I want to see some of the stuff come out. The DVD segment's pretty. Did you like DVD? Excellent. Because this time I did try to do 7 segments at least, I think, in this one, Maddie. And
you should probably put videos up so people can see your face.
See my face?
Yeah.
So I did a bunch of segments, and I tried to make things more varied for this one because I knew like next month it was all horror, and so I'm doing like a bunch of horror stuff. We did our board game video, which was was a secret video, bonus video. It's different every month. So, for instance, next month it won't be a board game video for next month. It'll be different. It's different every month. Last month it was a bonus like review. It was like curtains review that I did, and this month it was an hour-long video that I did with Hind, and that was the board game video. We played 3 board games against one another, and it was fun. The video is called Caper at Patchwork Mountain.
Oh, nice.
The reason for that, I put in like a collecting, like retro game collecting thing. I had like thing for comics. I had a thing for like unusual box sets, just a whole bunch of different stuff. New Shout Factory. I haven't heard anything.
Get the announcement. I didn't. In case people are members and that, I didn't get a notification saying the video was up. So
which you should have. Like, and that's the thing. Like,
check it out.
Like patrons and members, I think members do, but for some reason, patrons been slack lately. They shouldn't be. And I put things out too. So not only do I do that, but I'll put out like notices on my Patreon ahead of time, letting people know. And same thing when I did the when it came for the membership one, I shot a separate video, letting people know, because I said, okay, I'm doing something really different and outside the wall with like the board game thing. But it's board games. It's like cool board games, not board games like we're not playing Monopoly. We're playing cool stuff. Stuff that like
you're playing Scrabble for 2 hours.
No, we're playing the cool games. The stuff that actually seem like video games. There's board games have changed a lot, guys, since we were kids. And I think it's gonna be a fun way that I can get a bunch of people together. I want to shoot a video with you, Malcolm, us playing a couple games together for fun, just chatting about movies and stuff like that. So it's gonna be like a little series that I'm gonna do, and like kind of video, like chat and game in the chat type thing. And I'll keep.
Do they have the ball game where? Did have that ball game where you have the pink phone and you're calling up your crush? And that, 'cause I'd love to play that on there.
That's not on there. There's like, but the Gen Con just happened, so there's a whole bunch of new games on there, which is super cool. Daily Starting Retrospective in 4K.
Not bad.
That is what Malcolm would love it if that would be like. How many titles you got left?
110, I believe, maybe more.
So, can you imagine if they said, "Well, our next 100 titles are David Sterling titles"?
Has he done enough to make them 100?
I'm sure he does. Yeah, I'm sure he has.
I mean, some of the movies they've released have been produced by him.
Is the Cinephile game on there? Like, I would love to play the Cinephile game on in a video. Like, get Maddie in there, get me and Malcolm. Malcolm would probably win on that one, actually.
Yeah, I could do that
because that'll be fun. You can be the host.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of recently, I've been doing some different stuff on the channel. Hopefully, you guys have been noticing. I got to interview the director of Mother of All Tears, which was super incredible. And I watched that movie like 4 times to do that review. And so I behind the camera, let you guys know. So I wrote up the review. And I said, okay, I'm gonna have to use a teleprompter to remind myself, like, of everything that's in my head. But I'd read it and gone through it so many times that I forgot to use. So I just said, okay, and it was like I remembered. And Hin was behind the scenes, like looking at the movie with me, so that was kind of cool.
That's pretty cool. Especially considering she'd probably understand a lot more about it in the sense of, like the culture and everything.
Well, yeah, where it is a Moroccan film. There's a couple.
Was she able to? Did she have to explain much to you about it?
Not really. Well, there's a couple of things where I was kind of like, "Is this a thing, like for like everybody in Morocco, or is this like kind of regional type thing?"
Yeah.
And she said, "No, that's not everybody, but like, there's certain aspects." And she explained. There's one part of the film
normally, aren't they?
Where like the mother is singing a song with her daughter, and it was a song that she knew from their childhood. It was a French song, and Hin smiled. And she started to sing along. She knew the song. So that was kind of like mother-daughter kind of thing. Is bond is really big when in Morocco. So that was kind of something interesting to see. But if you haven't seen the interview, guys, Asmay is really nice. And she came on and did the interview. So that was cool. We had to do an audio, but like the pictures up there of her. It's a nice picture.
It's a very nice picture.
And she, because I was like, I was there, and she was like very, very sweet. And she was like on the go. She was literally on her way to to another interview. I think a filmed interview, like in a studio type thing. Because I think she's in New York that week, and she was going because he had a premiere. Because I was invited to go to the premiere, and I'm like, I can't. I could to New York.
Well, imagine if you could have gone to New York.
It would have been
Flown in
nice. I
Mr.
mean,
Beast style. Imagine that.
we thought about it for a good 10 seconds. Like, I can't afford that right now. But yeah, one of those times that I actually thought about it. Like, same thing. Like, there's a couple of Blumhouse films, and I was like, oh, you want to go see this? Like, I'm like, yes, but it's
Well,
in
you
Los
know,
Angeles.
I was tempted to go to the BFI this month to watch the Maggie Chung movies because I saw there's a film festival.
That's cool. You're so lucky to have the BFI there.
And I
That's
was
great stuff.
like, it's only like an hour away from me. And I
Are you
was
going?
like, you know what? I could watch the films I don't own, you know.
It's great to get out
So,
and like watch the films out there.
yeah, so there might be something I'll do. I've got a whole month to figure it out. So, you know.
Because I know I'm excited, Malcolm, about for end of November, first week December, Marrakesh Film Festival. I'm so there. So guys, look forward to hopefully me reviewing a whole bunch of movies that will be
Aaron's
coming
going
next
to
year.
be on the red carpet. I've been interviewed by people. They're going to go, this is the great cult of cinema. They're expecting to be on hundreds of channels like TMZ News and
it was so cool seeing people that were there. Like, Tilda Swinton was there the year that I was there, and like, Jessica Chastain. Who looks
now that's an actress that most people don't think about. Tilda Swinton.
She's so good. Everything. She's good in everything.
That's a full-on actress. That's an actress that people need to look at more.
Like the first year that I went, Malcolm, they honored Tilda Swinton. Like they did and I actually did
just to let you know, we've got 3 minutes.
Yeah, did a career thing for her. Let me get this out so I can put us up.
That's pretty cool. I just want to let you know so we don't get cut off.
No, it's good. It's good you let me know.
Well, I'm glad they respected her with her stuff, though, because she definitely deserved it.
So with that being said, guys, it looks like we're out of here. I want to thank Malcolm for coming in. You want to subscribe, like, share, subscribe, all the jazzy stuff. And you want to support, you can support, but above all, enjoy yourself. Have fun. Watch a good movie. Play a good game. Come and talk to us again soon. Because it's been too long since we've done this, and it's always a blast. It's always a lot of fun.
We'll be back.
So, mwah, everybody. We'll see you soon.
And a big hugs.